Hi, crew, and welcome to Hot Chocolate Chronicles, where we're going to be giving some updates about my family life and talking a little about video games as usual, and just giving some channel updates. So, the first thing I'd like to do is share a cup of hot chocolate with you guys. This is a show where we just chat a bit over a cup of hot chocolate, and we just kind of talk, and you respond in the comments and whatnot, and I just we shared a cup of hot chocolate where we talk about stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and let's have a cup of hot chocolate. All right. So today was my family cookout, and here has been my schedule for the past 3 days. My mother-in-law got in last night. My mother actually got in or came to watch Abigail Friday morning. And basically, today, which is Saturday, the day I'm recording this, we had a family cookout. And it was great because I got to see my cousins some of my cousins for the first time in like X many years. I forget the last time I saw them. That's how many years it is, and they've been like my friends growing up. We used to hang out and about like every other week, and so it they're a big part of my life, and just to see them again was wonderful. And thank you for everyone else who came out to our family cookout. And I was surprised because they usually don't like make it to things like this, and it was wonderful. Like I was so happy to see my cousins, and just thank you so much if you guys are watching this. Because I kind of told them I'd do YouTube and whatnot. So, you notice that my headset is kind of like off. Well, that's because this piece right here broke. So I'll just put it there. Yeah. So my headset is now Ghetto Fabulous, which is fine. I've had this headset for I think 2 to 3 years, and I wear it like every day for like 2, 3. Lately it's been like 8 or 9 hours a day, but you know what I mean. Like it's got its use, and it was a budget thing I picked up for like $45, like 5, 6 years ago. So, or maybe it wasn't 5, 6. It was like 3 or 4. But regardless, this has been a solid headset. But if you see the head kind of like off balance or whatever, that's because it's broken. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So, hopefully, I get a new headset sometime because it literally puts more pressure on this side than this side, and it hurts after a while. I'm not saying like, oh man, a headset that hurts, because I'm used to it from work. I worked with a headset on for 8.5 hours a day. So I'm used to the pressure that a headset gives by now. Not that I'm a fan of it, but I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on as far as that goes. But some super exciting stuff's happening in the channel. So my friend Aelis and I have been talking and whatnot, and she basically gave me a website which I had no clue existed, called Game Jolt. And a lot of indie developers are like, here's a lot of early builds of our games, play them for free. You know what I mean? Like, and that's, I'm not saying like, ooh man, free games. I'm saying like, but indie developers are people I want to promote on the channel because they're little guys like me, and I've been there. Like I've tried to develop my own indie game. I probably could still if I stuck with it, but I'm busy with this, and I find that this better suits me after I made like a little maze game and things like that in 3D, but this is building a community that, and being a people person, this is more my thing. So, not that I can't do game design, it's just this fits me. All right. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So that kind of coincides with what I was going to say next. Is I started a new series, which is 20 minutes of game, and this is kind of like I think I'm going to rename the series or whatever, but the concept is going to stay the same. Is basically uh, more arcade games where you kind of like get 20 minutes to kind of get the features and whatever. If a game is going to hook you and kind of get you to stick with it, it's going to do so in the first 10 to 15 minutes. But I'll give it 20 minutes to be safe. And that's what the gist is, because a lot of like trailers nowadays make a lot of games look a lot more interesting than they really are. So I kind of want to do that kind of 20 minutes and then of more arcade style games or even just general games. Arcade style games, I'll start from the beginning. RPGs, I might record for a few hours and decide I don't want to do a full review, and I'll pick 20 minutes of it, or a section where there's 20 minutes what I want to record, and do it that way. But basically, it's just 20 minutes, bam, done. No more channel coverage, but it could be on my Twitch channel. The next thing I want to talk about, which is rather big, is I'm going to be on Twitch a lot more starting really soon. And I mean really soon. As you may know, my wife doesn't really have clients right now, and she's studying for a big test to be certified to get a better job. But right now she doesn't, we're not making money or whatever, so she's home. So that gives me time away from the baby. Oh my gosh, like that's crazy to me. Because if you're new to the show, I'm a stay-at-home dad, so that's kind of what I do. Is be a stay-at-home dad, and well, let's just say it's exciting to me to get this time, and I'll be on Twitch more because I'll have time to be on Twitch uninterrupted. And what I'm thinking about my schedule will be after E3, of course, which is Monday, Tuesday, whenever. Will be Tuesday through Saturday, probably like 1 to 5 Eastern is when I'll be definitely streaming. And that's kind of a good thing. So I'll be doing Twitch stuff and streaming the Twitch stuffs and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and hopefully you can catch it there. If you want to know my channel name on Twitch, it's the same as the channel name here. But you can also go to the homepage of this channel, and up in the top right, you'll see a link to my Twitch channel. I have the little Twitch symbol or whatever. But it's just Locked on Target show. Yeah, I'd be pretty easy to find. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Twitch a lot more, which is kind of exciting to me. Just to be able to be on Twitch. I'll probably send my VODs over to a different channel. Yeah, I'm playing with tweezers. Go figure. I have another channel reserved, Locked on Target Plays, and I don't want to like spam you guys with, here's this unedited VOD, but you can catch up on my Twitch cast or whatever. Well, I have another channel name in reserve, which is Locked on Target Plays. And I'll probably set that up sometime this week, if not tomorrow, and I'll have my Twitch streams go unedited all the way over to there. And if I like a play session enough, or a series of play sessions, I'll do the highlights edits and put the highlights over here. So that's just kind of like the catch up if you missed a stream or wanted to see the stream or whatnot. You won't be able to interact, but you'll see me play through the games that I'm playing through. My apologies, it's been a long day. With setting up and running around and watching like 20 kids at once. It's been a hectic and a fun day. So yeah, thank you again for all the support you guys give me. The podcast isn't over yet. I still got more stuff to talk about because another new thing. Oh my gosh, this is like the new things. Hot Chocolate Chronicles, and is the 20 minutes or not 20 minutes a game. I already talked about that. The podcast. The E3 predictions between Aelis and Evan and Hickville Productions. I was trying to debate if to say Anna or Hickville Productions, and I didn't want to say Hicksville Productions because that's wrong. and I had that E3 prediction. Everyone had that E3 prediction video together, and it was a huge success. I mean, it didn't get quote unquote viewership, but the level of podcast that we did sounded nigh professional to me. Yeah, we have some sound issues to work out, but I would have listened to that. And that's what I told Evan right away after, is like, I would have actually listened to that. And I would have been happy to download that and listen to it myself. Not that I'm not happy to like watch my own Let's Plays, because I like watch them and critique myself like 3 or 4 times through, just to see what I can do better and analyze. Like, this is where people dropped off. You know, I do all that stuff. But the I was happy with the results. So we're gonna be making that a thing, and unless we come up with a better name, it's going to probably be Hold X 4 or 2, and we have to talk about this as a group. So it's either going to be Hold X for podcast or Hold X 2 podcast. And we're going to have to talk about that as a group. We talked about it a little bit together, but when doing the logos and things, 2 just feels better to me. Feels better to Anna, and I want to record everyone's opinions or whatever. But I'm kind of feeling like 2 kind of gives it more of a gaming feel, and we'll see. I'm not saying, ooh, my way's the highway, guys, but I feel like 2 is the right answer instead of 4. But we'll see. We've already got like the logo all done. Well, I'm submitting a logo idea to that, but I've spent like 3 hours on the thing, so it looks pretty good in my opinion. We'll see. My wife thinks it's absolutely amazing and couldn't believe I did anything of that caliber. And I was like, honey, she's like, you did that? I'm like, yeah, is that a good or bad thing? Like, wow. Like, you could just see like this expression of wow come over her face. So I think I'm doing good. We'll see. And I'm not saying I want mine to be picked. It's just an idea I'm submitting to the group. So, yep, we're going to be doing that podcast and eventually. But we're trying to iron out the details. But so far, so good. And I'm excited about that. So, a lot of things changing in the channel. Still working on my other stuffs. I still don't have an ETA on target analysis, but I want to do that show so bad, so I'll probably get it done or whatever. But I'm being more inspired by the podcast right now, and working hardcore on that. But again, thank you for sharing a cup of hot chocolate. Let's have another cup before we go. I suppose I should talk about the Steam sale, which is my weakness, before we leave. Well, that sums it up, actually. The Steam sale is my weakness. I have not a lot of money to run the channel, and let's just say the Steam sale is super tempting. I picked up Don't Starve together to stream with Evan and Anna and Aelis, and a few other people probably want to stream it with me or whatever. That I know, but I picked it up on sale, and I haven't gotten a look today because today has been rush, pick up everything, get everything set up and whatnot, and then now I finally get to record this. But I will say that Steam sale has treated me really well. I did not pick up Grey Goo like I wanted to. Even for $20, I just can't justify it right now, even though I really wanted that game. But yeah, a lot of good games. I was thinking about doing a recommended video about like games I recommend, because I own a lot that had been on sale. But yeah, it's been good. So yeah, I think that will be a solid discussion between everyone. Let's talk about the new shows. Let's talk about just all the stuff, and you can comment about the picnic. Do you guys do anything with your families during the summer? We always have people here in the summer. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to the discussion down below. Have a good one, and until we meet again, stay on target.